Here is last Sunday's message in 2 minutes-ish. The 8th commandment is do not steal. Now, I don't think that too many believers are sitting in church planning their next bank heist. I mean, maybe I'm naive, but I don't think that there's too much of a problem with theft within the church. Now, outside of the church, I think theft is growing exponentially, but I'm speaking primarily to believers. But I wanted to take a look at the opposite of this command. You see, all commands have an opposite. Like, don't worship another God is also worship only God, or do not murder is also love your neighbor. So with stealing, the opposite is instead of taking from others, give to others. Generosity. The Bible has a lot to say about generosity, but let's start by looking at God. You see, God's greatest resource is himself. So he gave himself. He became a man and took our death on himself. And then he took our sin and gave us his righteousness. And of course, we all know the verse, for God so loved the world that he gave. God is a giver. He is generous. So when we are generous, that is us acting in the nature of God, which it says he has given us his divine nature. We actually get to join in with the things God is doing on the earth when we join him in giving to others generously. Listen to the Bible here in 2 Corinthians 9, 6-8. But this I say, he who sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and he who sows bountifully will also reap bountifully. So let each one give as he purposes in his heart, not grudgingly or of necessity, for God loves a cheerful giver. And God is able to make all grace abound toward you, that you, always having all sufficiency in all things, may have an abundance for every good work. When we give, God gives back, and he loves it when we do so cheerfully. But he gives back, not so that we can have abundance, but so that we can give more. Not, so that we can just get rich. Being generous means we trust God with our provision. It means we walk without fear. It means that money is not Lord over me, Jesus is. And it allows me to join in with God's character and be a part of what he is doing in other people's lives. Okay, that's it for now. Bye.